We are live.
Hi.
Hello. We're gonna do the Robin Williams stuff, right? Hello.
The Mrs. Doubtfire one?
Yeah, the Robin Williams was a doctor.
Yeah.
Great movie.
What's up, Raymond? If you can hear us, let us know in the chat so that we can get ready to jump into these deck profiles. This is going to be Ting-Lu versus Skeledirge. We have played this match off stream, or at least one of the players playing today has played the match off stream. The other player who has not played this match off stream has elected to sit this one out because they did not want to repeat this match. So, if that tells you about how we feel this match is going to go, yeah, this could be a real fast stream. Yeah. This will be a fun one, though. Yeah, so we're going to pre-release tonight. We're going to be going straight from here after the stream. Alrighty. So.
Midnight pre-release.
Midnight pre-release, indeed. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the profile for Ting-Lu. Ting-Lu is a new archetype from Paldea Evolved, featuring one of the Treasures of Ruin.
Alright, so this deck plays 4 Ting-Lu EX. It's got big old 240 HP. It's got this ability, Earthen Curse, that says as long as it's in the active, any Pokemon with damage counters on them don't have abilities except for Pokemon EX. So, no Genesect, no Comfey. Fantastic.
Unless you have fusion.
Unless you have fusion energy or something weird.
It's very important to note that because we are about to lead into that time of fusion.
And then it has Land Scoop for 150, and then you get to place 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. The placing damage counters is important because that gets around Manaphy.
And then you can just place on Manaphy and shut its ability off.
That's true.
Murder in other ways.
And then it has 2 Hawlucha to help spread damage counters around, so you can get Earthen Curse activated. It's got 2 Koraidon EX with the Dino Cry ability that attaches 2 basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile to one of your basic fighting Pokemon in play, and then that ends your turn. So you usually want to do that on your first turn. Get some acceleration off. You got 2 Squawkabilly EX with the show off ability that lets you discard your hand and draw 6 cards on your first turn, and you can only use 1 Squawkabilly EX on your first turn, and there's 2 of them in here just for consistency. And then you got 1 Radiant Alakazam. It's got the Painful Spoons ability where you can move up to 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one.
It's really good when you're trying to shut up abilities.
It's true.
Yeah.
It can also help set up some knockouts too, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Spiritomb, it's got the Pitch Black Disaster ability. As long as this Pokemon is in play, Pokemon V in play, both yours and your opponents don't have abilities, so it shuts off things like Lumineon, and it shuts off Genesect unless they have fusion energies on them. It's really good, just sitting on the bench shutting off abilities. And then
I'm sorry, by the way.
for supporters, it's got 4 Professor's Research, just so you can get some good discard going, so you can discard your fighting energies for Koraidon. It's got 2 Boss's Orders, and then it's got some disruption here with 2 Iono and 2 Judge. And then for our items, we got 4 Gutsy Pickaxe. Goes great in decks that play a lot of fighting energy, which this deck does. And it lets you reveal the top card of your deck and attach a fighting energy to one of your bench Pokemon. It's really good.
It's important to know it doesn't have to be a fighting Pokemon to attach it.
That's cool.
It's actually kind of awesome, yeah.
Busted. And then 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, and 3 Trekking Shoes just to help get fighting energies in the discard pile and just draw through your deck really quick. You got 2 Escape Rope, 2 Switch Cart, and 2 Charm of Courage but its name is different.
Yeah,
Bravery Charm. It gives your basic Pokemon 50 HP, busted card, 1 EXP share, 2 Jaw Bog and 1 Collapse Stadium, so you can get rid of your Squawkabilly EX. And then 13 basic fighting energies.
A lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot of fighting energies. But you need them so you can hit your Gutsy Pickaxe, and so you can get them in the discard pile early.
Alright, so now we're going to do Skeledirge. So this is the same Skeledirge we've been testing for a while here. We have 4 copies of Wake Coco. So Wake Coco with 90 HP and the spacing out attack. Very bulky boy for a evolving basic, but pretty good to have. We also are running 3 copies of the main attacker for the deck, Skeledirge X. With the Vitality Song, it does 50 damage and then heals 30 damage from each of your Pokemon, which is pretty nice. And it also has Burning Voice for 2 fire energies, does 270 damage minus. This attack does 10 damage less for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So you can do a bit less if you're damaged, but you can heal it off with Vitality Song if you need to. And then you're going to be running a 2/2 line of Bidoopy Barrel. Bidoof with the Carefree Countenance ability to give it some bench protection, which unfortunately is not going to matter against Ting-Lu. And for the draw, we have 2 copies of Industrious Incisors Barrel. We also have a secondary attacker in NTV, a very strong attacker actually. Gives it a little bit of fleet-footed power, as long as you're not against Ting-Lu. And we also are running Radiant Greninja, which also gives you Joy Power, as long as you're not going against Ting-Lu. So this could be a rough one.
Buckle up, buddy.
Ting-Lu is a monster. That said, let's start with the supporter line. This is a very interesting supporter line for this particular deck. We're running 2 copies of Arven to grab an item and a tool card from the deck so that we can help ourselves set up. 2 copies of Boss's Orders for Gusting. 2 copies of Cheryl to heal off damage from Skeledirge, because Skeledirge is a very bulky boy, and Cheryl will help us reset the damage on it. Then we also have 2 copies of Professor's Research, 3 copies of Coloris's Experiment. I got out of order for some reason. And then
This should actually be at the very top.
it's fine. Just leave it. Let's just keep going. And then 2 copies of Research, 1 copy of Raihan, and 1 copy of Serena. So Serena is additional draw and a little bit of extra gusting. So Raihan, of course, is going to help us get caught back up if a Skeledirge goes down. For Search, we have 4 copies of Nest Ball, and then we also have 4 copies of Rare Candy to ensure that we can get into Skeledirge, because if we can't find a Skeledirge, we're not going to be attacking the Skeledirge, which means we're not doing our job and the deck's failing, which is not so good. And then more Search with Ultra Ball, 4 copies. Need to find our guys. That's how we do it. We have 3 copies of Switch. Our guys are cool, but they are bulky boys, so we need to be able to move them around, and that's how we're going to do it. We are running 2 copies of Battle VIP Pass, something that we searched out turn 1 with Arven. So Arven, if you happen to have one in your hand, pretty decent thing to grab. And then a copy each of Palpad.
Well, turn 1 as second player.
Yeah. Super Rod and Choice Belt, as well as a Forest Sealstone. So Forest Sealstone, you can only really get use out of it if you're touching it to NTV, but you will be able to use Star Alchemy, even under Ting-Lu, to grab the card that you need if you can find that Forest Sealstone. So whether that's a Rare Candy or an Arven or a Colress or Serena, Boss, whatever, you do have access to that. And we're running 3 copies of Magma Basin, a little bit of Energy Acceleration, puts 20 damage on a bench Fire-type Pokemon to attach a Fire Energy from your discard pile. It's a great way to get a little bit of energy onto Skeledirge or to one of its pre-evolutions, like Coco.
Especially since you can heal that damage off with Skeledirge.
With Vitality Song, yeah. So if you need to, you can. Because if you're not going to take knockout with its attack anyway, then there's no point not doing it. Skeledirge does do 270 though.
Mm-hmm.
So losing that 20 damage off of Magma Basin against Ting-Lu, unless Ting-Lu has Bravery Charm attached to it, shouldn't be that big of a worry.
No, just go for the knockout.
Yeah. But energy cards, we have 4, 8, 9, 10 Fire Energy. That is Skeledirge, and we're going to get shuffled up.
So you got mine over a few weeks ago. Do you remember when my voice was all scratchy and stuff more than it was? Now he has it.
Getting everyone sick.
It was allergies. Cause like I know it's allergies, cause like I'm still coughing up a lot of mucus. And I was coughing up a lot of mucus the whole time.
That's nasty.
Oh, trust me.
When
When you talk
It's a
to
growl.
when you talk to guests for hours, since like 10 in the morning.
I'm gonna need to get this.
Yeah.
It's all ready. But yeah, it's just the grass. The pollen levels for grass have been through the roof.
Yeah. Well, and all the rain that we've been having lately.
Yeah, that's what's made it so bad.
Because you're getting a double whammy because you have everybody that's cutting their grass because of all the rain that we've had, which is making the allergens from like that area bad. And you have all the pollen that's getting compacted because of all the rain, and then all the rain is getting all the pollen down off the roof, down onto like the pathways, vehicles, and stuff. And then when it dries out, you have all the pollen in the trees and stuff still. So it's literally just.
All right, so if you are here in the chat, I know we've dismissed Skeledirge pretty hard, but let's see who thinks which deck is going to win game one here. So game one, is Skeledirge going to pull ahead and take the W, or is Ting-Lu just going to shut it down and prevent it from doing anything?
I like a very nice little comment in there that I see.
The let's go Ting-Lu.
Yeah.
Devil emoji.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started.
I've already done this matchup.
Yeah.
Like I'll help
Uppercut.
I'll help you, but there's only so much help that I can
Do you
give
want
against
heads or
Ting-Lu.
tails?
I'll go tops.
Is that-
It's-
I'll go
let's
first.
go Ting-Lu.
No.
Just like we need the I mean I have hockey stick at my house. All I need is acrylic, and then I could like or a piece of board, and I can just literally do the hockey chant. Dude,
Got a pretty good.
if this was
opening
not against
hand.
Ting-Lu, he would have a busted start.
Yeah, it's
The fact that it is against Ting-Lu is the issue.
yeah.
All right, I will draw for turn.
Here, let's watch the pain.
I'll bench Ting-Lu. I'll bench the Squawkabilly EX on this
Oh
ball.
Lord! This is
Buckle
about
up, buddy.
this is about as close to fusion mew as you get without being fusion mew. Look,
Feel my pain.
that turtle and yellow donk is kind of the same flavor.
You take over.
That's pretty good.
Do you want me to take over?
No, just play it out.
I was joking.
I'll get Crydon EX.
So say if you're going back in, you might as well not shuffle.
I don't think I am. Let me check it out though. No, I'm not.
Gutsy pickaxe.
Think.
I do have one of those.
Gutsy pickaxe, and then you're gonna
Let's see, picking.
you're gonna Squawkabilly away.
Alright, Gutsy
I'm gonna
pickaxe.
say at least one or two.
I-
Dude.
Oh my God.
Dude.
That's
No. What is this?
And
madness?
show off. Just
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Jeez. This is
Oh, yeah,
ridiculous.
This poor Firecroc. As much as I love the Dirt Boy, but like these are
attach
Pokemon of ruin for a reason.
for turn, and then Dino Cry.
That moment when Skeledirge really wishes it were running Path and Peak.
And I think,
Shit.
yeah, I can do it in any way, like, so I
Yeah,
can
you-
do
you
one
can
and
do
one.
one.
It's pretty
It's
good.
so good.
The fact that it doesn't have to go to the same Pokemon is so good.
Yeah, if it were split, or even if
Like
we're on the
it,
same
honestly,
base, but
if that ability in your turn, it would be
broken. It'd be
If it
broken.
didn't,
Yeah,
if it didn't your turn, yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be like a deck that I just want to run. I mean, I still want to run the deck, but like if you could do as like if it didn't in your turn, you could just do as many as you wanted. That'd be insane.
Yeah, Squawkabilly really cracks open. Right on.
It's pretty good.
Why? Okay. I personally would have grabbed Entei over the Fuecoco.
That's cool.
Yeah, but that means you're wasting a ball for Entei instead of Skeledirge.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
But you see, okay, so the way that you can kind of save this, see, this is one of them. I'm just gonna see if the other is here. Well, that's I'm seeing it. It's in there. That's it. Okay, cool. So
So you're going for an Arvin?
you're gonna play Arvin. You're gonna grab those. You're gonna put that into your hand. You're gonna put the Force Seal Stone, or not the Force Seal Stone, the Battle
Battle
Hand.
VIP. Yeah.
Then you're gonna grab that, and your whole. Trust me, your whole deck is about to be useless, so it really don't matter. I mean that in the most sincere, but honestly, like from experience, like it's really not gonna matter. But if you're able to, then your Bidoof is gonna be your best friend. Also, abuse Radiant Greninja while you still can.
And do not play this down until you have to.
Let's see here. 2, 4, 6. You can't have done a full bench.
We didn't get the Irida.
Yeah.
Irida's so damn good.
Yeah.
He doesn't run. Yeah, he doesn't run. So I should be safe. So just leave it. Yeah, we'll pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'll flying entry, and I'll ping the Bidoof and the Radiant Greninja. I'll attach a basic fighting energy. And then I'll land scoop and put 2 damage counters on NTV.
Well. Yeah. Draw. And you. Stop for a second. Get rid of. Yeah.
There's the guy.
The bolster himself. The fabulous Brock.
Yeah.
Good.
You're good. I'll tap.
No.
I go this first.
Yes.
We haven't played support already?
No.
No.
Then yeah.
Because your draw engines right now are shut down.
Yeah, that's literally your only choice. And if you play the other card down, you don't have it.
Five.
Yeah. So you're drawing a full 5. Because you have to at least discard one Roserino. And do this for another Coco. It's almost like I've played the deck before.
Yeah, once or twice.
Yeah. Well, 3 times, but who's counting?
You apparently.
I think we've almost played Ting-Lu about the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might have one more game in ahead of me, but that's because I had Ray play against you. Gardevoir.
Oh yeah,
That was brutal.
that was pretty brutal.
Yeah. No, not yet. Let me see what's in here.
That's pretty much what you got.
Yeah,
Some Vitality Song.
yeah. Vitality song.
Yeah, 40.
This 50.
50.
50.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna heal.
Heal them all for 30. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually great.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, he's kind of familiar to that because that's what I kept doing against him.
Going to attach to Ting-Lu. Gonna play a Nest Ball.
Let's go.
Nest ball is basketball. So glad that's not small enough people anymore.
Where is Baby Kitty? Okay, she's not on that printer.
Being sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab Radiant Alakazam.
What are you gonna do? Something amazing. Yes.
I'm
Some shenanigan with spoons.
gonna go back in, just do some deck thinning. I'm gonna
Oh my
Ultra
god.
Ball.
What is this?
Discard Ultra Ball with an Ultra Ball.
No, it's that
Wait,
was
which
the hand
Ultra
I
Ball are you
turned.
playing? Which Ultra Ball are you playing?
Yes,
Santiago?
This distinction matters.
I'm playing this one.
No, it's the middle one.
That's what I'm about.
I'm gonna get Ting-Lu.
It's on top.
It was the one on top.
My guy. I don't know.
I wish.
I do like how consistent this list is for Ting-Lu.
Dude, this thing is like
This is the
insane.
first draft, too. You know that.
Like, there's really not much I would change. Like, there's probably like a few
I'm
things I would
going
change.
to
but
land
honestly,
scoop,
not much.
do 150, and place 2 damage counters on
Leaves.
Bidoof. Yeah.
Is it just?
Yeah,
is it
'cause
just one
honestly,
Pokemon?
that's the bigger
Yeah.
draw engine than the Greninja. That's what I would do. Right, do you know what to do here?
And you do.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Well, what's your damage is being reduced by 150, so you're doing 120. Honestly, first
Actually,
start with Ninja.
wait. He has a good route, I think. 'Cause he has this in hand. You can use this to get Rhyhorn. So you have fire and discard, right?
But
I didn't get a Pokemon
well,
locked up.
nothing was
Oh, shoot, you're
knocked
right.
out.
Here.
Duh. Never mind. Ignore me.
Here.
I had my brain skipped an entire turn apparently.
Yeah. Okay,
He's using Ready Greninja.
do this.
Yeah.
Problem is,
I mean, you kind of see the play that I was thinking, right?
yeah, I do, but I don't know if it's worth it.
It was that, but I don't know if that's. Because, I mean, there is, in theory, a play that you could do if you do it
I'm
right.
doing 120 right now, which is pretty crap.
Because the in theory play that I'm thinking of, if you do it correctly, you can get the knockout.
I see it. It's just
Yeah, it just isn't worth it.
Because I have to
We
burn.
need fighting Olay. That's what we need.
I have to burn for a shield for it, right?
Yeah, you would have
Yeah.
to burn it, but if it gets the knockout,
I think it's worth it, right?
I mean, do you
Burning
wanna
it
do-
for?
Yeah.
so like if he plays this out correctly, he could get a knockout.
Okay.
I go with Mango Base and then.
Yeah, but play the rest of it out first.
Okay.
So you attach this.
Mm-hmm.
You then. You
It's the order is the problem.
no, yeah, it's the order is the problem because you have to bank on drawing into one of two cards actually.
This man basically touches the bench.
Yeah, that's the thing. No, you can't. You literally cannot play that because if you play that, that screws up the order.
You would
Dude.
have to do
Yeah.
Sure.
you would have to V-star for the evolution. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And then switch out. No, wait.
No.
You would have to V-star for the evolution.
Okay. Yeah. So, Star Alchemy.
Skeledirge?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh.
This is a way more complicated play than we needed to make.
It is, but like at the same time, it's like
Alright, and then we're gonna need and then with research we're just gonna have to hope we draw into two cards.
No.
Really bad.
no, you
can't.
cannot switch.
If you switch now,
If you switch, it screws up the whole order.
At this point, we're really begging for a roll.
I wouldn't even researched, honestly.
Well, then what are you gonna get?
I would have Sherald. Heal the active, heal the B barrel, use the B barrel to draw.
To just skip a turn attacking.
Well, if he draws into the magma basin, he can switch.
I mean-
There. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Let's go for this.
Yeah. No.
Oh, for
Do
sure.
use the Cheryl route.
I mean, either way, it's a bad situation
It's
you're
terrible,
in.
yeah.
Like, there's
But you do have
Industrial scissors.
with 3. 1, 2, 3. close.
honestly, I mean, you're gonna burn them, but you can do this into that and fleet-footed.
Get an extra card.
Yeah. Try to dig a little further.
Footed.
You know what? We like intake.
And then
Sit behind the intake.
probably,
Yeah, just leave it there.
yeah, just leave it there.
Alright. We'll pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn.
I mean, either way, like it was bad.
It's a bad turn, yeah.
Like,
That was a very.
I don't think playing necessarily one supporter over the other would have been
Charm
the
of
more correct because like
Courage.
the play that both me and him had envisioned, like if it did work, it would have worked. You cannot play both
switch
supporters
card.
in the same turn.
The biggest thing is I was just trying to maximize our outs to what we need to. And
I mean, it's rough against.
That was a cool play. You could have.
If it had worked, it would have got a knockout.
Done
And
some
literally,
big
it was literally
damage.
one card off of getting the
It
knockout.
was probably like.
I would. Okay, I see your discard pile.
Cheryl.
Yeah.
So unless you're not excited for the
You
previous,
literally needed either on the top
No.
deck. You would have needed either
switch
Magma
card.
Basin or no, not even a switch card. You literally would have
All
either needed
land scoop 150
a
and
Skeledirge
20 on Greninja.
or a Magma Basin.
Mhm.
That's what you needed.
2 what?
On Greninja.
I don't even know where that one goes.
I mean,
I think you have to.
Yeah.
it would be this, and then Ultra Ball with
Yeah.
that, and then Jason,
Hmm?
You like play these two, Ultra Ball away this, and then Beaver.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
Solus, the one
and then-
there's only one tomorrow. The other one is
Okay,
tonight at
play
midnight.
it
I guess that's technically tomorrow,
tomorrow?
but
Yes.
there's one in
Or-
3 hours, and then there's another one tomorrow.
Ting-Lu's
at your
right.
time.
No, wait.
No.
That has how much HP?
This one has 290 with the Charm of Courage.
Yeah,
And this
go
one
for that
has 220.
Ting-Lu.
So, Clinton, we have dabbled with Zorak builds of these stage 2 decks recently, and honestly, they're just awful. That was the original build for Meowscarada, right? It was Zorak.
Yeah,
No, it was absolutely atrocious.
no,
It
the
was-
Zork was. I don't think it was Meowscarada. It was B-Barrel was the original, and then we switched it to
which deck was running the Zorak?
Tinkaton. Tinkaton was
it
running
Tink?
Zork. Yeah, it was Tink.
But Tink didn't have the issues, right? No, Tink.
No,
didn't have
Tink
issues.
had worse issues
Because
than
it was test off.
Meowscarada.
That
Yeah.
that one wasn't a public test. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So it was Ticketon. Sorry,
What?
it's not.
Ultra Ball.
Yeah, it was. We have not for stage 2s. If you're a stage 1
Yeah.
focus deck, Zork's okay, but for stage 2s, it's just atrociously bad. Clutters up the deck way too much.
And you haven't manually attached or anything, have you?
It's deactive, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Or no, he
Yeah.
did you manual attach?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
No,
actually.
okay, that's it.
Then
Just burning voice.
burning voice or knockout.
Burning voice with KO. That's all I can
Alright.
do, right?
Yeah.
Prizes, boys. We took prize cards. Everybody celebrate.
You can have
Skeledirge
them all,
took prize
but
cards.
tomorrow-
Bench
no,
a
you took
Ting-Lu
prize cards. Ting-Lu
and
with
play
Skeledirge.
research.
He's over there like, I don't care. I'm gonna knock you out anyway.
Mama said knock
I
you
top
out.
decked out of that. Let's go.
That minus 150 is devastating. And it could be way worse too.
Keep draw
Mhm.
down.
I wish you had a different card in your hand right now.
Attach a basic energy.
Boss. That's what I'm searching.
Gutsy
Basic
pickaxe.
Shame about the force system, right?
If you top deck it, it's not easy.
Trekking shoes. I'll keep it. Attach a Charm of Courage.
Of course.
And let's see. I'll use a Radiant Alakazam to move 2 damage counters onto the barrel
From where?
from
Skeledirge,
from
right.
NTV.
Oh, wait. I said Skeledirge. Didn't I?
And then I'll land scoop, and I'll put 2 more counters on the barrel.
What did the barrel do to you?
You drew him 5 cards.
You let it.
It's true. Oh, I couldn't really stop it with all the healing.
I mean,
Drift.
He did.
I did. Coin, sure. Probably. Not attached with it.
I do wonder where the mayor would have been potentially throwing some of that damage on Skeledirge instead, so that a Cheryl play would waste energy if it were attached to that.
Oh, true.
In testing so far, yeah, Ting-Lu has this deck down pretty easy. This is one of the easiest matchups Ting-Lu's had, actually. And the only one where Ting-Lu was even more vicious was against Gardevoir.
It was pretty brutal.
I still want to do Ting-Lu versus Fusion Mew.
Yeah. I don't think Ting-Lu
I don't
will
think
survive.
Ting-Lu will win that one.
No.
Because even the Fusion Mew, it's still way too disruptive, but it also has enough switch out and all that. And it would take like 3 hits if you don't move around stuff with Alakazam to knock out a VMAX.
Right. Do I have magnet phase?
No.
Why?
Just-
Do I even have it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Vitality
yeah.
Song. Yeah, this card. A bunch. That's a play.
Yeah.
Magnet phase and
Wait, did any of y'all play any Pokemon since that Gate Drug was out from hand?
no.
No, both of our benches were full before that happened.
I just wanted to be sure.
Proactive Gape Jaw.
But we've done it before, so that's why I was checking. It's not as bad as that first week that we were testing the Phiona. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't
Vitality
wait for
Song.
pre-release to be just that.
How many game losses do you think you're going to issue tonight?
Tonight, probably not that many. Tomorrow, quite a few. Tonight, we're gonna have mostly really seasoned players that won't make that kind of mistake.
Because you can't even like basically be like, okay, like it was just a mishap, like then it's just like a full game loss
Yeah,
because
doesn't make
it's an
sense.
unrecoverable game state.
Alright, I'll draw for turn.
That's what the ruling would be, is because it's
It's irrecoverable. Yeah.
Gape Jaw. And I research.
It's not your fault.
How's this my fault?
Oh my
How's this my fault? Then why is it my fault?
Because it is.
God.
Hey, Jason.
Hmm.
It's all this text fault.
Choose.
It's your fault for not getting the card that we needed. Because if you had actually got the card that we needed, we probably would actually be up.
Attach return.
Which now that I say
Gutsy
that,
pickaxe. Right there. It's pretty good.
I mean, my luck is crazy, but like,
Escape
come
rope.
on. Rope?
Doesn't bad. I think you're underselling Ting-Lu. Ting-Lu just struggles against Path,
Ting-Lu's busted.
Honestly,
which is not a great thing to struggle against,
Yeah.
admittedly, but if you're not going against Path, Ting-Lu's actually not that bad.
Yeah, this game wasn't great for Ting-Lu so far because
Just funny because I had a nut start.
it drew like 4. I drew 3 Ultra Balls off of Squawkabilly.
what was one off stream that you had? It was like what, like 20 some cards the first turn that you saw?
It was pretty
It's
good.
pretty crazy. Yeah.
No, you literally saw like literally over a quarter of the deck, like turn 1.
I'm using Radiant Alakazam to move 2 from the Skeledirge EX onto Radiant Greninja.
Yeah, Zan.
And then
That's the other deck.
land scoop and put 2 on that one.
Yeah, Ting-Lu is not that vulnerable. Tandem.
What?
Emrakul is doing 290 damage.
Why? Let me. Don't fan it out, just let me see.
So you have a choice.
Yeah.
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 I think.
Because you literally can't attack him with it to begin with.
Mhm.
Now you do manually attach them. Then
You're doing 250
how
right now.
I can't remember how many boss are in the deck, honestly.
It's
2.
Is there a pal pad in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we burn it already though?
No. I haven't seen it.
I still think we go for that.
For what?
For the same
Boss
play he
boss.
was considering. Guardy is crazy good next
Well, I mean, if we're just gonna do that, then you. How much HP does that one have left?
This one has, I think, 240. Yeah,
Because
240.
it
This one has
says
to.
290.
base.
I think the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
240 is
so-
the better target.
Ting-Lu?
So
Boss.
with
Gotcha.
Gape Jaw, it actually won't because it causes a simultaneous effect
And then
where the
well,
ability would either activate or be
play
shut off.
this to at least look at
And
the
because the player playing Luminion is playing during their turn, they choose the order of the effect, and there is no reasonable person that's going to choose to shut their ability off.
What?
My color is right.
You already bossed.
Ultra Ball.
Busted.
I would literally give you a 2 price penalty.
Like,
Ultra
For what?
just stop burning cards. Knock some stuff
Because if you get Iono'd with your deck this low, you don't want like
That's true.
less hand size to go in. It just makes you at a higher risk at deck out.
That's
out.
true.
Well, not even deck out. I would just start setting the crap you don't need.
Yeah,
So
I
you
don't think you're
drop
gonna
back into
deck
it.
out. Still have plenty of cards.
Yeah. This is running voice, right?
Yeah, Burning Voice.
Burning Voice, 6 KO against Ting-Lu.
Broken.
Yes. Yes.
I said reasonable tandem. No reasonable player would choose to do it.
What?
Shut their ability off with Gape Jaw and the Blue Minion.
Attached to
Crazy
Koraidon.
That's just literally you giving a free 2 prizer.
Yeah.
You're literally basically throwing at that point.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ten. I mean, United Wings is not very good.
It's a meme.
It is a meme. Now, maybe in the future.
Now,
Yeah,
pre-release,
some more
it's not a
fucking
meme.
but-
Outside of pre-release,
Pre-release
it's a
is
meme.
pretty good if you could pull all of that.
Yeah, if
You
you
can
can
pull
pull,
like
if you
20
can
of
pull it off at pre-release, it's not a meme at pre-release, but otherwise, it's a meme.
It's still kind of a meme because you don't have DTE. It's like
Well,
Take 2 turns to
but,
attach to your dude with like
but
60
it's
HP.
release. If they knock it
the
out, like
Murkrow.
you just do dark
true.
energy to the Murkrows because
Murkrow.
you just literally need to run dark energy basics in the deck. That's all you need.
That's
Because
true.
everything else is just colorless.
All right, and oh.
Yeah, it's at this point that I wish we'd still have our voice and stuff.
Yeah.
um. I'll move
Now, if he
2
top
damage
decks a
counters
specific card,
from Entei onto the Skeledirge. And then I'll land scoop, and I'll put 2 more Skeledirge.
Yes, nice die.
He had
so
2.
out
He
of
had 2
curiosity,
before,
what
right?
time
Or
do
did
you
he have
actually want to leave here?
nothing? So either way, it would be
What?
150.
Oh wait.
But I
No,
think he did. I think he
had
did have
120.
2.
Yeah.
So you'd be up to
My fault.
170.
He'd
Yeah,
be
I'll
a
be
170. Yeah,
Oh.
he'd be a 170.
What'd you say, Jason?
Some more times. Did you actually draw a second turn?
Yes.
What'd you draw? Oh, okay. You drew that. Because if we still had the V-Star, like this would be game right here. Why?
Why do you just want to throw stuff down?
You don't. So this is one of the things that like I'm trying to get across with you. You don't need to just burn cards. You have a habit of just burning cards to burn them. You don't need to burn them at this
He
moment.
plays like the AI from CTL.
Oh my god.
I'm a mid player. What jokes? But
That's what it is.
That's so rude. That's so rude to say to
the game
someone.
as Mew. How many times have you burned power tablets
It's
that
not
later
wrong,
on you
dude.
needed them for a game, but it cost you the game instead? Too many. That's what's the answer. No. Literally in this situation, you go for as much damage as you possibly can.
Yeah,
Honestly.
you have to.
So you just
You're just
burning
doing 100.
voice.
Well,
Burning voice for
to heal it off instead. Oh,
what?
burning voice. Sorry, I thought you were
Yeah,
talking about
burning voice for 100
Yeah.
in this situation.
yeah. That's it.
which isn't great, but it's
Just 100.
It's just at least you're
Right.
counteracting at least a
Drop.
lot of the bulkiness. Because he's down to what?
I do wonder if it actually been
190?
better. I actually do wonder if it'd have been better to just Vitality Storm, because it would make it harder for him to shut off both of these guys again.
Not really. Because he could just literally move with the Alakazam.
That's fair. Yeah, never mind.
Because he can just move with the Alakazam and just put 2 damage counters on the other, and you're back in the same situation, just literally not as much damage as you would need.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Fair
in the
enough.
situation that this is in, it's just
My
max damage.
brain has Path in play
If Path was in play, then yes.
or available. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, even then, the easy target would he literally just put the damage counters on the B barrel.
Switching card. And then I'm gonna retreat with Halicha back in.
Gee, it's like it's deja vu all over.
That happened in the bonus video we recorded before this.
I don't know. In the bottom.
Yeah, it's like
That's
That
when
was
we get
about
those-
to be
those
a
when we
game
get those
loss.
losses.
you only draw 2. Oh, my friend.
Oh, dude.
I can choose.
Dude, that deck is so small. What the heck?
I mean, technically, he can take a knockout right here.
Yeah.
Technically, he can.
I mean, he
Let's
can.
see.
He can take a knockout. He just
Yeah,
has to move
100%.
with the
Okay,
Alakazam.
man. Yeah. Gonna
But
move.
you do have to move the full 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 2 from here to here.
Really? Oh, well, you just don't put the damage counters back anyway. So, yeah.
And then I'm going to land scoop for knockout and put 2 on Raining Greninja.
Yes. Yes.
Squawk belly.
Dang, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
right off that swing too. That was insane. All right, well,
Skeledirge
Skeledirge
won
to the
one?
game.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Skeledirge
god,
to
we're
the
gonna
game.
be here forever.
I know. That was amazing. Holy crap!
That
Like
was
as much
pretty good.
as much as I wanted to see that happen, I was like, I kind of don't want it because really.
I know. We got like 3 hours, 2.5 hours, so we're fine.
What time is it?
9:30.
Oh,
We're
okay.
good.
No, I thought it was like 9:50. That's
No.
why I was like,
No,
oh
we're
my
fine.
god.
As long as we can make plays a little faster than that game, I think we're good.
You have to consult the council.
I know. Right? You gotta ignore me, listen to Ryan, and then ignore me again. While I'm over here with Path Brain.
I'm over here without Path Brain.
Watch Skeledirge take this game too.
Oh my
That'd
god.
be crazy.
That would be insane considering how it performed off camera.
Stream luck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you say minus stream luck?
No, because you get the same knock off through.
It's true.
I get the same luck on PTCGL. And what's funny is it also happens when we go to multiverse and like when I go to Geeked Out, it's the same luck there. Like, and Christian's like, dude, I swear, like you have the luck of the Irish. Christian, if you're watching, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, stupid.
Yeah. Where
First or second?
I'll go first.
I walked in here with sleeves and I don't remember what I did with them.
Alrighty. Game 2. It's Skeledirge versus Ting-Lu. Skeledirge is actually currently up 1-0.
Oh, it's not the
In a
Mulligan.
very intense game 1.
My Houndoom's team.
Houndoom.
The one where if I have less Pokemon in
Versus-
play than you can't play any
Very
trainers except for stadiums.
Can't play anything except for stadiums?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Is Power Spray banned in Eternal?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I have to double check, but I don't think so.
I may be thinking of some shenanigans.
Cut or tap.
Okay.
Yeah, Clinton, you knew right away
Well,
the reactions that you and I had when the second we saw his hand after he dropped a Vionis.
6.
Yeah.
7. Oh, I'm mulliganed again.
Dang.
what is he saying?
Clinton was saying I heard the coughing and just thought he had lost.
Yeah. Oh, I figured out that I was eating.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Drew the pop pad off the judge, and then I don't think the boss was that crazy because Iono puts the cards on the bottom, and he put two bosses back the previous stream.
Yeah, but it's out of the fact that he was drawing 2 cards. It's the thing.
Using the Palpad to put both bosses back in was definitely the right call out.
That
Oh,
was
100%.
was-
Because if you
that's
throw
good.
one boss and one Cheryl in, you're throwing at that point.
You need the boss so bad.
7.
I would like to point out for the record that none of you had me change the graphics.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got a basic.
At least the stream's still going.
We're already done with game 1, so let's
Draw for
change
mulligan?
it.
Now
Okay.
Ting-Lu's gonna go from the 2 from behind victory.
Draw for turn. Starting Squawk isn't so bad. Because you can still use its
Yeah,
ability.
Walk is great still, even when you started.
Bench Koraidon. Let's see.
I'll say it doesn't have free retreat.
Yeah, I know. Gutsy.
You do have to reveal it though.
Oh yeah,
That spell's good.
pretty good.
That's one thing that I've been catching people on Gutsy is you still have to reveal the card. What? You want a chip?
No. What?
I think you were literally looking over here as like you were looking at the chip. I was
Yeah.
like, you want a chip?
No.
Polly, you want a cracker?
Attach for turn onto Squawkabilly.
That's so good.
Charm
You
of
just shoot that
Courage.
out, get the energy in the discard like that.
Dude, the
Yeah,
fact
it's
that
pretty
the
good.
clock ability literally has one retreat cost makes it
Show off.
crazy.
Oh, I should have put a Game Jaw down. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Let's see. 6. Retreat. Radiant Alakazam down. Spiritomb down.
Wait, why?
This is Spiritomb doesn't really matter in this matchup, right?
No Entei. No
I mean, you
Entei.
can't
I mean,
sleep it, but he can still
he's still
use
attack with it.
Steel Stone.
It's true. One card matters. Dino Cry.
I mean, it did matter last game, so that's fair.
Honestly, I didn't even see what your opening hand was, Mariano.
I should too. But
Or are you going back in?
no.
You buy Ninja Frog. What is your opening hand? I'm curious. Huh?
Third. Sealed cards.
Your hand is so weird right now. Like, there's so many plays, but it's like, huh?
They're like, why would I make that play? But it's a good one.
Yes. No, no, no.
What?
Grab. Yes. What are you gonna do? Grab a choice belt?
Yes.
Not super effective against ejected. Doesn't run any Pokemon video.
Did you put it in your hand? The Seal Stone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
He's
fine.
playing Paldea.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let me see your hand. Okay. Let me no. I just needed to basically know. Go ahead and play that actually.
Okay.
So we're doing both of those.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
These two, and honestly, well, if it's in here, yeah, that
No.
two.
That's true.
And what else?
That is good.
Yeah.
Manual touch to one of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really gonna matter. And for Seal Stone attached onto the intake. That way he doesn't judge or Iona it back in. Honestly, this early in the game, I would say attach the choice belt to something as well. That way, if he judges you, it's one less card that you could draw into. That's just basically a dead card.
Okay.
And then
Maybe just pass it.
yeah, honestly, just
Pass. Yeah.
Draw for turn. Trekking shoes.
I mean, I feel like that's honestly the best out of that turn because personally, like I feel comfortable with 2 over there, the Entei with the Seal Stone, and 2 of these because now he has, if he wants to shut off
more
your
work.
abilities, it's more work for him
Yeah.
because, like, yes, in theory, he could just drop a Haluch on you and shut these off.
Then he's not sure
But, well, I mean, he's gonna knock that thing
Which
out. All
rolls?
he needs is the manual. But, like, in the long run, if he doesn't,
Halucha?
well, I was to say, if he doesn't have the Halucha,
Those.
then it's harder for him to shut off. Because he already has the shut off on the fleet footed from the Spiritomb.
Collapse.
I think that's pretty obvious. Yeah.
Why would you get rid of the Entei?
Yeah, you should.
Why? Okay,
You never look at it when you
no, seriously. I want you to seriously think what you just said. You would get rid of an Entei with the 4 Seal Stone that you haven't even used.
Yeah, no less.
No, you get rid of this.
Gets rid of the choice belt.
Yeah.
Gets rid of the extra.
Judge.
And there's the judge. That's why I wanted that choice spell gone. Because I knew if there's a judge, you could draw back into it versus drawing something that you would actually need. Yeah, War 1. I mean, I guess if you want, you kind of need it. I'm still shocked you still have not found that energy.
I know. Let's see.
Because if you don't get the energy, that's amazing.
It's pretty bad, but I got it.
What'd you draw into?
Touch turn.
What was it again? Okay.
Trekking shoes.
Oh, okay. I was like, still, and then I saw it. I was like, my guy.
Gutsy.
Let's
Dude.
go.
Pretty
Dude,
good.
Gutsy's been hitting today.
It's because I played the deck earlier.
Well, Lycanroc hit it too.
It's because both decks are in the
Put
presence of
20
me.
here. On put couple with energy.
Wait, pull. In this situation, since the Spiritomb is out,
Yeah.
yes. Huh. I don't really want to get rid of any of that.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't technically get rid of like, you know. I just knocked out the Ninja Frog, right?
Yeah.
I think you start for.
Yeah, you're gonna have
That's
to.
what I have to do, right?
Yeah.
For what?
Candy. Oh.
No, yeah, you get. Oh, you still have an arm. Well, I mean, you would send the deck what
No.
3 cards?
I don't really even there.
I mean, otherwise, like, I would say, yeah, like, you would armor to just send the deck 3 cards, essentially. But,
I have to go for candy, right?
because otherwise, you just lose. Flip over.
Starting to put my sleeve so I can.
He's trying to find the way to flip the katanas now.
Dude, he did the dragon shields.
Before we had the
He
issue with them.
single-handedly caused the problem with dragon shields.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Mariano.
He's
Right.
the reason they all split now.
Why are you hitting me and not him?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You seen this?
I don't like you. Dang.
Why? Because I speak logic sometimes. Yes, do say sometimes. Honestly,
Mm-mm. I think it was Vitality Song.
it's just good.
Oh.
No, I think you have to go full damage max damage, right?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Go for the max damage.
And Burning Voice for.
Because you gotta also think of it this way.
Yeah, it's a 50.
There's a
50,
Clap
yeah.
Stadium in play, and he only has one Ting-Lu out.
That's true.
So if he wants to get that out of the active and save it, your abilities turn back on.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is not really saying much, considering that's what you're working with right now. But still, if he wants to save the 2 prize and not give it to you,
Alright, draw for turn.
which you would have to actually have a switch card unless he wants to burn 4 fighting energies for manual retreat.
Attach. Judge.
Judge Path. It's not Judge Path.
Shroom.
It really is. How it
Was
feels.
this DT Mew?
It feels a little bit like it, yeah.
What?
It just look like it.
Oh, it's Argentina.
Arctina.
Judge.
Funny enough, I run like 1 or 2 Drapions in my Arctina right now. What? It works. Especially against Gardevoir.
Yes, true.
It's in there for literally Gardevoir and Mew.
Just go.
It's also in there for Mew.
Mm. Okay.
I had a fully loaded Giratina V-Star with the cleansing gloves on it, and a fully loaded Drapion V when I was playing against Rain. He was running Guardy. I was like, either way, I got the knockout on all your stuff. It's just the Tina is a reserve for when I see that Guardy. The Drapion is just I'm just don't have a field day.
Alright, land scoop 150 and then put 20 on Bidoof.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, how much HP do you have left?
Let's see, I got
I hit him for 250 bucks.
give me 250, so then I have 40.
You have 40 left?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Honestly? Yeah. Just slap this.
That's messed up.
Cheryl.
Yeah, you drop time. And then you Vitality Song.
Vitality Song.
That's a pretty crazy judge. Rare candy, Skeledirge, Cheryl energy. That's pretty wild.
Like when I saw the Cheryl energy, I was like, how much HP do you have left? You're like 50. I'm like, let's go. I seem surprised you're promoting that instead of the Dino Cry. Well, she's gonna drop a Ting-Lu and then Dino Cry.
Don't
You wouldn't shut your stuff off. It's not inactive.
Yeah, but still.
Well, I mean, he did drop it in the charm.
Research.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Rare, so
6.
No, he got. Well, I mean,
7.
it wasn't a clean 7.
Rare 7.
Yeah. I just like when it's clean 7s. What?
Oh yeah.
I thought you said no. I was like, why no?
Judge
No,
return.
Clean 7. Yeah, of course, yeah.
And Dino Cry.
Yeah, Dino Cry. Woo! Oh my god. You can't. You can't.
Oh, I forgot the stadium was in play. Well then, I'll just search. Deep fish.
What would be technically the correct play here? Would it be Industrious first?
Yeah.
You have access to Industrious because of
Yeah.
Shadow Western, right?
Yeah, because Ting-Lu's not inactive.
Wait. Because I have research.
Yeah, you would Industrious first. You would 2 off of that.
Uh,
Oh man.
you're gonna play that.
Yeah, play that for sure. Now you can
Okay.
actually save the card in hand.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You can't. Oh, you can.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, somebody else has Path to Peak right
No,
now.
I have Collapse Stadium in my head right now.
Collapse brain.
I meant that it turns off your cognitive abilities, but we'll go there.
Yeah,
Isn't
I mean, it's
Yeah,
really
that's-
the only
the
choice.
target.
Yeah, I swear, if this deck is 2-0 on Ting-Lu on stream, I'm gonna be irritated.
Considering how quickly it fell apart on other testing, yeah.
And we haven't changed it.
No, we haven't. Still same list.
Research.
I think
What
honestly,
it
what
is-
hurt.
what it is,
I
right?
feel like what hurt you is not 2 Ting-Lus in play.
What it is Mariano's just better at playing it than you are.
Oh.
And that's funny because you're still piloting.
Mariano's meant to play the
I was like, I'm
bird.
still piloting on the side. I don't know what you're talking about. That was the research, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to attach there.
I wanna evolve this
Then-
guy.
What?
Kind of want to evolve this guy, but I don't know if I can.
I mean, you could.
could.
Just don't right now. Because you want to keep the rest of the stuff, technically. Honestly, just Burning Voice.
Burning voice for KO.
Draw.
What are you doing?
Throwing.
Iona.
Oh, God. You don't actually realize how good that Iona actually worked out for you.
He had like a billion cards in his hand.
Dude, he had, like, pretty much game, set, and match. Like,
He
cards in
gets
his hand.
3, I get 5.
It's not terrible, but I hate that charm.
Freaking shoes.
Is the bravery charm?
Yeah,
It definitely causes some hiccups.
the fact that it's a 20.
Gutsy.
No, I feel like at this point, this is kind of like one of those situations that you would almost want that Rapidash, but at the same time, that Rapidash would be useless against this matchup.
Dash return.
You know which Rapidash, right?
The one from Super Tempest.
Yeah.
Right?
Because like you literally wouldn't do anything in this matchup because he
Yeah.
would just literally
Ting-Lu.
Ting-Lu it. Hero, you look so pitiful. Like literally look at him. He's down to your left. He's just like
Let's see. I will land scoop and do 150 and 22 barrel.
first. Well, you know I'm actually what one of those is going. So,
Yeah.
that's the choice.
You marked it?
Yes.
Why?
He's gonna drop the Sableye.
The cram actually.
The cram.
We
Mirage
did
Gate.
a deck
Mirage
profile.
Gate cram.
Oh, don't worry.
What's that one supporter that reduces 120 damage?
You haven't attached return, have you?
No.
Fantina.
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 It's gonna drop the Fantina. Broken.
Two, right? Or do I do much? No.
No, you don't go here. Then you're gonna swing big
Burning Voice,
for
100.
120.
120. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 120.
Because you're still at what, 5? Yeah.
Yeah. Drop.
Alright. So it's Dork.
Boss the other Skeledirge. Broken.
I mean, I guess. What? What's happening?
And Land Scoop. And let's see. Put 2 damage counters on Skeledirge.
See, now in this instance, I am surprised you didn't do what I did and Dino cry to the other Ting-Lu.
So good.
He has 120, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would technically give him another attacking Ting-Lu.
Yeah, but this one would have max
I mean,
damage.
yeah. Like, fair, but like, I mean, this thing has 330 HP already, so it's like,
I'm not talking about his HP. I'm trying to reduce Burning Voice damage.
first, manual this there first, then roll that. You were skipping some cards.
Okay.
Okay, well, now you know where it's at. Take the die off the lost son.
What if he gets Sableye? You never know.
What if I popped up the Moroski?
Play this. Bro. That's actually, I mean, obviously you're taking these. Taking those. And no, not this late in the game. You're already pretty much set. So you're taking that. And you're doing, how much HP you got left?
He has 120 on it.
Oh yeah, I have let's see. 120. I have 170 HP.
Switch into the intake. Yeah, knockout.
Okay, yeah.
EXP share. Drop turn. We got T pickaxe.
Hey Jason, watch
What's
this.
that?
Hey, no, don't bite that.
Biting the cord.
He was looking at it menacingly.
It's tempted, right? He knows it needs to.
He does.
He's still looking at it.
No, you are not gonna jump up there.
I know. He just like staring at the cord. You know,
There's a reason they're sheep.
Ultra Ball.
I know, you know what he wants to do. I'm on the cord, right?
Such a dork.
Ting-Lu actually lost game 1. And it is not in a good spot for game 2.
Yeah, those 2 mulligans did not.
They definitely helped Skeledirge.
Yeah.
Skeledirge very much appreciated those extra cards.
Squawk.
What? What? What?
You know,
What?
I feel like, you know, what's the phrase? Like, pitch a squat?
What?
Is that
What?
the phrase?
What?
Taking a dump.
No! I've never
Papa
heard that.
squat.
Papa
Papa
squat.
Papa
So,
squat.
no. Pitch a dump for the ability.
Papa squawk.
Papa squat. That'd be great. Because you're dumping your hand, right? So,
Yeah. Research.
What?
I have never heard the other phrase that you said until now.
look, I'm tired, alright? You just woke me up.
You made
And
wait,
Not quite, but it feels like it.
put that on merch.
You
right?
gotta be awake for the judge calls unless you want me
You
to.
do
Yeah.
you do like that. Something
Do you want me to
I'm
handle
never
the
gonna
judge
sleep,
calls?
No, it's
We can
fine.
put that on merch,
This the
right?
game's about over, so.
We can put that on merch.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Radiant
Oh, put that on
Alakazam.
Yeah, this game's probably
We'll
over.
put
Yeah,
10
it's
there.
over.
It's like
10?
I think you can take a knockout.
Yeah, I moved 10.
Oh,
Is that much base
You just have
HP
to
is
take a
working
knockout,
now?
right? You do
yeah.
that.
Okay.
You have way many options to take knockouts.
No, he has game.
And Wild Impact for 220.
Promote the. Yeah, promote that one.
So,
Literally don't even shortcut. Just shortcut it. Boss.
Yeah,
Here,
it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
well, in a shocking turn of events, Skeledirge is like, nah, on stream I'm gonna perform. Why not?
Did pretty good.
Skeledirge takes it.
Honestly,
2-0.
I think what actually ended up screwing you in that game was no two Ting-Lus on the field turn 1.
Yeah.
I think you honestly collapsing your bench down to 4 with not a second Ting-Lu is what probably hurt the most.
Well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I know Spiritomb was shutting off the Entei's ability, but I think while it helps, like I feel like Spiritomb taking the space from you hurt more.
Yeah,
That's
it
true.
was basically a liability just to literally.
And then it just lost the game too because it just got ghosted. It's like
That's true.
it's like a double.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Ting-Lu definitely puts up a fight still. It did not do as well today as I think it
It's
has
been there.
in literally every other game. But no, Ting-Lu is not
I
that
think this
bad.
was actually the first game that like the full game that it's lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this was some crazy games. Took a lot of coaching on our end to try to deal with Ting-Lu just so we didn't making the worst of misplays against it. But yeah,
It's
Ting-Lu was kind of a pain in the ass.
It's pretty good.
But if you just path it, anything can win against it, right? Like
Yeah, honestly, if you can honestly make the path, it's kind of like against the old Lugia. Against Lugia in general, but especially the old one. Like, if the path sticks, you have the win.
yeah, you just have to make it stick, and that's the trick. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, you don't have to put it back in order
No,
right now,
we're good.
unless you want it.
Oh, I was going to anyways.
That's fine. We're probably gonna play it tomorrow anyway.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. This has been a little fun one. Skeledirge actually showed up.
Yeah, it was
Way
pretty
to go,
good.
Skeledirge. We will see you guys next week for versus the world.
Who's versus seeing the world?
Next week is Chen Pao versus the world.
Mad Kitty.
And then on Wednesday, keep an eye out for the bonus video this next week, which is going to be Ting-Lu again versus Lycanroc. We actually recorded that before we did the stream today.
Yeah.
And I threw it. But it's okay. You get to watch the video anyway and understand that Lycanroc could have won.
Lycanroc could have won, yeah.
Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video.
So, was honestly what ended up screwing you